Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pathfinder Plays, and today we have some pretty interesting news regarding Dead Matter. Since its conception, it has been marketed as a first-person and third-person point of view game, but it seems that has now changed in lieu of the closed alpha. The forum FAQ has recently been updated, and the question is, will there be third-person? And the answer that they give is Dead Matter is a first-person perspective game. For immersion, gameplay, and balance reasons, there are no plans to include third person. And then again in the Discord setting, Onyx says third person won't be implemented because it's too easy to abuse. As far as I know, accessibility settings like this are still planned. And when asked by Rockhound Black if there was an announcement about this, Havoc Hank says that it was just recently decided internally. Rockhound Black also made a video talking about this, and when I went over there to look at it, Havoc Hank responded and he says, just to provide some additional context, first person is what the game's core design has been focused around for a long time, and was planned to be locked in by default game settings from the start. The team finds it to give them more immersive experience and feels that third person perspective can in many situations give an unfair advantage over other players and PvE threats alike. For the sake of solidifying first person's perspective as integral to the core experience and preventing a possible divide in community servers over an option that is not, it has been decided to not include third person as an option, which I absolutely agree with the idea of not having third person perspective enabled. Sure, you could probably make a very solid argument talking about how it should be up to the server owners to enable or disable that option if they want, whether that be partial and transitioning between first person and third person, or only having third person when you're driving a vehicle, or having a solely third person server, kind of how DayZ does it. But I think we can all agree that their reasonings behind getting rid of the third person option are quite valid. In a game like this where zombies are supposed to be the main protagonist, having a third person option to moving around in an urban environment or through buildings and you're able to see through the doors or windows, it just makes it way too easy, and it honestly takes away from the threat that is supposed to be hardcore and overwhelming at times. So I do understand why they did it. I actually fully agree with the move itself. I didn't anticipate it coming, but I do agree with the move itself. Plus, I would imagine with the amount of animation issues that they were having, and even if they weren't issues, the amount of time it would take to properly give animations to all the situations in a third-person perspective, it would probably make development easier come closed alpha, so that way they could prioritize better the things that need to be fixed and work on bugs and stability and optimization and first-person animations instead of all of that along with third-person animations as well. So I get it. I think it's a good idea, but what do you guys think about it? Were some of you really hoping to get some third-person play in? I know a lot of you guys like it because you're able to see your character and get to see the gear that you put on it. Perhaps it helps with your immersion in that way, but now that it's not going to be possible, how do you feel? What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments below, and this was just a short little update, guys, and once again, thank you for stopping by, and as always, if you like scares, survival, and scavenging, consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell button, and also don't forget that I'm streaming on Twitch. Link will be in the description below if you want to drop a follow. It helps out a ton, and I will see you guys in the next one. Path out.